Okay, guys, just getting set up. Okay. There we are. Okay, guys, I'm just setting up the chat now. Hope everyone's doing well. Hola, Philippe. Hope you're good. So, guys, a little bit of a different approach to today. We're using some of the backup equipment today. Everything's still drying off from yesterday. So a little bit of a different approach. So I'm using a different microphone than normal, guys. So let me know if the sound is okay. Okay, I like the sound of that. Oh, perfect, Felipe. Obrigado. So, guys, we're just setting up. We're looking to do a couple of hours. So we didn't quite get the live stream we wanted yesterday, so we thought let's do another one. And interesting day, guys. It's the first day of EasyJet using Terminal 1. And the first day of the new winter schedules. So we've lost the Dreamliner, unfortunately, from American Airlines, and we're expecting that back in March. However, first arrival of today, we've got TAP Portugal A320, Tango November Romeo. Let me just get flight radar going here. Yeah, TP 643. And I can hear a bit of Wookiee noise there. Who's taking off? Yep, we've timed it deliberately for that. We can't miss Emirates. We couldn't give it to you yesterday, so we want to do it today. So we've got a Swiss A320 just about to depart. So we're just getting used to this camera, guys. So just a little bit of a practice just before we get used to everything, okay? So we're still trying to get used to certain angles, that's why. So just bear with us. We're just a little bit of a practice before the big one. And you may have noticed we've got runway 02 finally. It's been a long time since we've had this. So inbound, we've got TP46 from Belém, A321, I believe. Yep. Neo, long range. Tango X-Ray Charlie. But I hope everyone's doing well. And I hope you've all changed the clocks as well if you're based in Portugal. Got an extra hour in bed today. So just got an A321 just turning off runway 02 now. Still in reverse by the look of it. Just doing a sound test, guys, on myself in case you hear me twice. Okay, that's looking good. I'm happy with that. Okay, A330 on the roll. TP73 off to Rio de Janeiro. Who's next? Okay. Next departure, guys, we've got an Embraer E190 long range, TP874. And he'll be flying to Bologna, I think it's how it's said. Hope everybody's doing well. So, boa tarde, I think, is it Levi or Levy? How do I say that? Boa tarde, Felipe. Vincent, boa tarde. So, bem-vindo ao Aeroporto de Lisboa. Welcome to Lisbon Airport, guys. Welcome if you just joined us. So, we're doing another stream today, guys. We're using the backup equipment today. And we thought we'll do another stream. We didn't quite get the full live stream that we wanted to do yesterday, so here we are again. And of course, winter is coming, so we won't get much light in the evenings, so I'm glad we get to do one today. And good news, guys, Emirates is pushing back, so we'll see Emirates depart shortly. We're also going to get an A330 in a moment. So it's a bit warm in Lisbon today, guys, so there's a bit of a heat haze, so might look a bit wavy, but it'll still cool down. So we've just got TAP TP1696 just arriving now from Madeira, A320 Neo. very happy with this quality. Boa tarde a todos. Boa tarde, Pedro. I hope you're good. It's coming nice and close here. Okay, guys, so we've got a heavy now. We've got an A330 departure, Tango Uniform Bravo. The first A330 delivered to TAP, the Neo version. And where is he going? He's going to Milan. Oh, that's a short flight. And off she goes. Where's she gone? Go. I do love an A330 Neo, of course. TAP being the launch customer of the A330 Neo. This particular one was the first delivered to TAP. She's the second production one built, but the first one delivered. So guys, Emirates is just taxiing now towards runway 02. So we're looking at a 777-31H extended range. Echo Kilo 192, she's off to Dubai. Registration Alpha 6-Echo Golf Tango. Hola, Ricardo. Not too much today, to be honest, but it's a nice way to have a chilled out afternoon. So it's the first day of winter schedules today, so we've lost some of the American heavies, but I think we're getting a Air Canada Dreamliner in the mornings, but that's only in the mornings. That's not today, guys. So we just want a nice afternoon of plane spotting. Okay, someone's beat me to it. We do have a ATR 72-600 just on the approach. So it's not all about the jets. Yeah, and coming from Bilbao. And that's TP1063, TAP Express. Claudia, I hope you're doing well. There's a lot of people joining us now. Hope everyone's good. Boa tarde, CMDT, Portugal. Henrique, boa tarde, people. Hope I haven't missed anybody, guys. Sorry. So guys, the next departure, this is a lot of people's highlights on our live stream, is 777 from Emirates. So is he waiting for anybody? Ah, yes, we've got an arrival. Okay. So next arrival, we've got Vueling, and we are looking at an A320, one of the legacy models, and that's Victor Yankee 8466 arriving from Barcelona. Boa tarde, Luis. I'm very well, Claudia. May have had a couple of alcoholic beverages last night, but you know, I'm not as young as I used to be, Claudia. It's getting hard work. Those props look beautiful on this camera, I have to say. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking out loud there. Okay. Right, we've got another aircraft on approach. I think Emirates is just going to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, so TP943 from Geneva, and this is an A320 -214, so Charlie Sierra Tango November Kilo, TAP Air Portugal. I know, Claudia, we're not going to get so wet this time, so... Yeah, I'll be honest, guys, we got a little bit scared at the end of the stream yesterday. It's why we sort of ended so abruptly. There was a lot of lightning, and then basically where we were stood turned into a river, and we did get a bit concerned at one point the car was going to get stuck because it was as high as the car door at one point, so a bit of a flash flood. So somehow the equipment survived. But as always, we try and give you something different every time, you know, in terms of location, and we don't just run the same time every week from the same location. We want a bit of variety, and I couldn't give you Emirates yesterday, so we wanted to do it today. And it's a nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Boa tarde, Kennedy, Jose, Luis. I think I've said hello to you already, but I'll say hello again. EDY, I am from North Wales in the UK, and I moved to Lisbon just before the pandemic, so that's why I'm still having lessons at Portuguese. Right, let me just check flight radar. Oh guys, we've got spots coming in. We've got Emirates is turning. let's just go to Emirates. Okay. So yeah, this is a secondary camera, guys, so we're still just slightly getting used to things, but I think I like the image. I think we're doing okay. Okay, guys. So it's not the camera we normally use, guys, but just getting used to things. So by the end of this stream, we'll be an expert. Oh, doesn't that look great in a blue sky? Hey, J Pro Blocks. I can speak a bit, but the issue with me is accent. So I'm having lessons. So once I get to a point where people can actually understand me, then I'll do the streams in Portuguese as well. However, we do mix commentary. It's just I'm available today. That's all it is. So. So we've got TP1437, beautiful A319 just arrived from Casablanca. So A319, my favorite Airbus. What's up, Rafa? That was good timing. What's up, Antonio from Azores? I hope you're good. And you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. I've got someone helping me with the live chat today as well, guys. So that's why some of it might look a bit confusing in Portuguese. I'll get there one day. It's not the easiest language to learn, I won't lie. He's off to Madeira, flight uniform 27603. And is that a biz jet that I see? Oh, very nice. He's not showing on flight radar. Let's see who he is. Ooh, anybody know? So guys, a few changes to Lisbon Airport today. So you may have noticed, if anyone's nearby, Terminal 1 is now filled with a lot of EasyJet aircraft. So today's the first day of the new schedules. That looks like a Gulfstream 5 to me. I might be wrong here, but this camera is better than my eyes, but I'll wait for it to get a bit closer. But he's showing on flight radar now. Oh yeah, Gulfstream G550. Hopefully he's nice and loud, this. I don't know where he's going, but I don't know much about him at all, but I know it's a Gulfstream, so... Okay, we've just had a TP409 from TAP Express, just arrived from Marseille as well. Oh, it's going to Porto. Ah, okay. Obrigado. Obrigado to my mod who's helping me out today. So one thing that I'm conscious of, guys, I know you guys asked me some questions in Portuguese. It takes me a while to translate, so I've got someone helping me do it today. But I'm always more available on weekends, guys, because I don't have any family commitments here. I get to bring in the live streams. But we've got a big archive of videos in English and Portuguese. Okay, Gulfstream, here we go. Those big engines. Okay, he's up quickly. Bear with us. God, he was like a rocket, guys. He was hard to keep track of. Boa Emirates Dubai, I hope you're good. If you wanted to see Emirates 777, you need to go to the start of this video again. Jose, we would love to do 24-hour cam, but it's an expensive enterprise, and yeah, it's I don't know. There's a lot of issues with 24-hour cameras in Portugal, to be honest. So so we at the moment we can only stick to our live streams from different locations. So if it was up to me, I'd stream 24 hours a day and comment 24 hours a day. But yeah, not something that's possible at the moment. So. Well, Claudia, I hope you heard it, because it's very difficult with a tripod when they go straight up. If anybody's watched some of our airshow videos, there was a few flight maneuvers that caught us off guard, but we've had such good fun the last few weeks, especially with Portugal Air Summit. It was brilliant. So check them out. We've got interviews and walkarounds, Portuguese and in English as well. Anyway, I'm chatting away here, guys. I'm not paying attention to the aircraft. So, EasyJet uniform 27327. He's off to Bordeaux. He was scheduled to leave an hour ago. I'm looking at an A321neo, so quite a new aircraft for EasyJet, the A321neo. We shall watch him depart. I do love these aircraft. Boa tarde, Rodrigo. And isn't the weather better than yesterday for those who joined us? And she's up and away. Still getting used to this camera. Okay, some of our equipment from yesterday, guys, needs replacing after the weather, so we're using secondary cam today. So that's, if anybody wishes to support the channel, that was a bit of a shameless plug there, but you can do that through super chat on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, you've got Facebook stars, estrelas. Or you got the thanks option if you should watch in the future. But obviously, we are free. But if anybody wishes to support us, it's not an easy or a cheap thing to do, this job. So, but then at the same time, a lot of people ask us how they can support us. So, yeah, so those are the ways to do it. I appreciate all the nice feedback. We got a lot of messages yesterday from people asking if we were okay. So thank you for everybody's messages. It took us a few hours to dry off, but the rain got so heavy, and I mean in the click of a second, clicking fingers, and it just suddenly started. It was like somebody pouring a bucket of water over our heads. It was that strong. So we survived to stream another day. Anyway, so TP 864 TAP Express, Embraer E195, Alfa Romeo. It's a very slow takeoff, this one. I Laura. I hope you're good. I've not seen you for a while. I hope you're doing well. Nice low takeoff there. I've just got my Portuguese to English translator here, so Obrigado, people. I'm glad you're well, Laura. Nice to see you. I was thinking about you a few weeks ago when we had a Air Canada 777. So I was desperately hoping that you would join us because I wanted to sort of surprise you. But they've started to bring a Dreamliner here now. It was here this morning, but very, very early. And I was still in bed, so I missed it, unfortunately. Okay, I see something on the approach. So we're looking at TP1323. He's arriving from Dublin. And we're looking at another A319, -112. So slightly more powerful than the standard 111. I believe these are ex-Air Canada as well, these particular A319s, but Portugal, TAP uses two different types of A319. Hey Tiger, I've not seen you for a while. Greetings to Taiwan, I hope you're good. Hey Gary from Canada. Wow, I hope you're good. I'm just following the chat here, guys. So guys, next aircraft, who is it? Bear with me. Yep, so we're looking at TP576. And this is an A320-214. These are going to Frankfurt. So nice to see a lot of the legacy models. It's not all about the Neos with TAP. So we still have some of the older ones. Gosh, is it only 7 AM in Canada? Oh, where you are actually. Oh, English Welsh. My accent confuses people. So I am Welsh, but I lived in Manchester before I moved here. So I'm sort of in the middle. My parents think I sound a bit Portuguese, but I'm not quite sure. But I do love the Portuguese accent, though. I won't lie. So it's a good compliment. Good morning. I think it's still morning in Brazil, so good morning to everybody watching in Brazil. Bom dia, or bom dia, rather. And off she goes. So yeah, guys, we're using the second. We've got more than one camera, so we're using the secondary camera today. We just need a little bit of replacement equipment just for after yesterday. So, but at the same time, we didn't get to give you the stream that we wanted yesterday. So we thought, why not? Let's do it today. So we've got a few different sort of bits of equipment we can use for live streams. So. And also, we don't want to give you the same thing every day, you know, so here we are. It's a nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Hope you're doing well, Gary. And for those in Brazil, we've had a lovely Brazilian aircraft just arrived. So Embraer E190 long range. TP879 TAP Express. He's just arrived from Florence. I do love these aircrafts. I'm going to fly on one of these next week. I'm flying to Manchester. So I'm looking for, I love these as a passenger. But Embraer, you do make some awesome aeroplanes. Bom dia, Rodrigo. So even though winter schedule is the first day, it's still looking nice and busy at Lisbon. So lots of aircraft lighting up at the moment. So guys, we're going to get an A330 departure soon from World to Fly. So I think this might be a first for us. I don't think I've ever been able to bring this to you before. However, first we've got TP432, A330-214, and he's off to Paris Orly. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good. It's great for taxiing shots, this one. We're just getting used to this camera with takeoffs and things, so, but it's sunny, it's aeroplanes. Ah, Claudia, I didn't know you were from Germany. Okay. Okay, so interestingly, guys, this A320, it's one of the older models, but it's been retrofitted with the winglets. And as you can tell, guys, we're getting used to this camera, so I think from the start of the video up to this point, we're getting better at it, okay? But yeah, we just need some replacement equipment for the other camera, and then. But we're here. We're talking planes. That's the most important thing. So. You should visit, Laura, if you want to. That's what you should do. Get a flight to Lisbon. Okay, let's do a check. Where are we? So, A321neo just arriving now, TP1035 from Barcelona. I flew on my first A321neo 2 weeks ago. I went to Porto. Get a nice head-on shot now of this. One thing I love about this location is the taxiing shots, you know, when they come off the runway. And he's still in reverse thrust as well. So I think this is known as a high-speed runoff. Hey Laura, yep, Emirates. If you go back to the start of this video, you'll see Emirates. Okay guys, A330, World to Fly. Not too sure where he's going actually, but let's have a look at this. Nice to see the classic A330. Job there. Yes, Pedro, I did. So, I'll be honest, I'm not as clued up with the Neos as the older ones, but I think the long-range A321, is that the one with the hump on top? It's got like a little bump on the top, that's how you can differentiate it. Oops. Sorry guys, I just played the video to myself then. Oh, that was quite a sound from that A330. Very happy with that. Sorry guys, I'm just getting an advert. Bear with me a second. I just clicked on the wrong thing then. Okay, TP1451 TAP Express. Another Embraer E190. This is a long range, and he's just arriving from Marrakesh. Oh, I see. Okay, Pedro. Maybe, well, I do want to do a transatlantic flight in the A321. I love the idea of it. So, another beautiful Embraer aircraft. Nice head-on shot here. I'm going to reload the chat, guys. I'm just getting a notification that it's not responding. Just bear with me a second. I hope everybody's doing well. I think the TAP livery looks awesome on these Embraers. Guys, next departure, British Airways A319. That's BA 507. British Airways, he's off to London Heathrow. Come as no surprise. Okay, let's see where we're up to. So next to arrive, guys, we've got what is this? Got a very nice looking A321, I believe, TP831 from Rome. Yep, A321 Neo. And this is not a long range, I believe, so it won't have the I know there's a more scientific name for it, but I call it the hump. But I love the tire effect that you get from this location as well. Oh, good job, good job. So guys, I might have to reload YouTube. The live chat is not working for me, so I'm watching it like you guys, but I can't see what you're saying yet. So let's try again. Another beautiful head-on shot here. So I'm not getting much time to breathe between movements today, guys. So we've got Brussels Smurf livery. So special paint scheme. Sierra November 3816. He's off to Brussels, of course. And we're looking at an A320. But I love this scheme, the Smurfs paint scheme. Okay, chat's back now, guys. I can see what you're saying. Here come the Smurfs. They do some brilliant paint schemes, Brussels. Ooh. Okay. I'll just reposition. Laura, Air Canada Dreamliner, 9 AM in the morning, so we've missed it today, unfortunately, but we will bring it very soon. We're planning on, well, it's going to be difficult, the evening streams in winter, so we've got some ideas about what we want to do over the winter, so... Because I'm not going 5 months without a live stream, no way. Okay, next arrival, TP1095. We're looking at TAP Express from Valencia. And another Embraer E190 long range. Yeah, but the great thing about this location, guys, is the landing shots just look wonderful. Takeoff's a bit tricky, but it looks great. I'm happy with this. That's a nice landing there as well. And if you're sick of Embraer E195s, you're about to get an E190 long range. So that's TP1454. He's off to Marrakesh. And I can see Eurowings is just pushing back as well. So first day that they're operating from Terminal 2 at Eurowings. And we've got EasyJet operating from Terminal 1 now. I do love these Embraers though. I'm very excited to fly on one next week. We've got one just arrived and one about to depart. I do love this angle though. Just a bit too fast for us there. I hope everyone's doing well. So one thing you'll notice, guys, it's a little bit quieter than normal today. I hate to say it, but the winter schedules are here. So what our intention was yesterday was to give you like an internationals day where because it was going to be the last one, to be honest. It was going to be the last departure of American until March. But it's looking nice and busy though. It's not as quiet as I thought it was going to be. But either way, it's a nice way to spend an afternoon. I like talking to everybody on the chat as well, so. Okay, I see a BizJet. Let's have a look. So this is UK registered. IMGP. Let's have a look. Who is he? So this is interesting, guys. So this is a Hawker 850. However, originally designed, anyone from the UK might remember the Hawker Siddeley 125, and then it became the British Aerospace 125, and it was in Air Force service in the UK as the Domini navigation training aircraft. So they were in service for 46 years. So I'll be honest, I haven't seen one of these in a long, long time. So it originally designed by de Havilland in the 1960s originally. So glad to see this. It got sold to, well, I know they got sold to America and Canada. British Aerospace decided not to keep going with the BizJets. Oh, Putard Bruno, I hope you're good. I missed your comment yesterday about the final American until 2023. I only saw it afterwards, so because of the rain yesterday, I couldn't keep track of comments as much as I would like to. But yeah, it's a shame we never got the last one because we caught the first one. But winter will be over and then summer will be back because I'm not a big fan of the winter, to be honest, guys. But saying that, compared to the UK, winter in Portugal is not too bad. I've got good food and good beer, so I'm happy. So this particular aircraft, guys, is a Hawker 850 XP. Built in 2006, construction number 258778, registration G-IMGP. So she is based in the, well, registered to the UK. But nice to see a 125. I still call them the 125 because I remember when they were a Hawker Siddeley and a British Aerospace product. But unfortunately, we don't make our own aircraft anymore. So let's check the approach. Looking nice and clear. So it's a bit warm in Lisbon today, guys. So you might notice a bit of heat haze. So when you get that wavy effect. Somebody did ask us to turn it off once, but unfortunately we can't control the temperature. So it's not an effect that we add. It's, you know, Portugal's a warm country, so, and there's a lot of humidity in the air from the amount of rain that we had yesterday. Right, is he holding? Okay, let's have a look. I hope you're doing well, Bruno. You know, I'm not jealous at all that you get to like work with aeroplanes all the time. So. But yeah, you're right about the A320. When we did the walk around, I had no idea it was so loud underneath the A320. So guys, if you like A320s, we've got walk around videos. One's in English and we filmed another one in Portuguese as well. So that's from Azores. So we were very lucky to be a media partner at Portugal Air Summit 2022. Okay, Transavia 737, Tango Oscar 7643. Another flight going to Paris Orly. He sneaked in there. Not seen many 737s today, have we? Not seen much Ryanair today either. What's going on? Do you like the sound of these 737s from here? Okay, so busy takeoff stream at the moment, so who will be next? Just got Tap sneaking in there as well. So I see something on the approach. So we've got another EasyJet. EasyJet Swiss, this one, A320-214. That's flight uniform 21443. EasyJet Switzerland, rather, guys. And he's arriving from Geneva, of course. Oh, where is he? Ah, yes, I see him now. Okay. But yeah, guys, if you're familiar with Lisbon and you drive past, you'll notice a lot of EasyJet aircraft packed in Terminal 1 today. So today is the first day of the big change. I believe it's 18 new slots for EasyJet at Lisbon. Gosh, I remember the day when EasyJet was only 2 737s. When they first formed, there was a documentary in the UK called, I believe it's called Airline. Fueling changes are okay. Is it? I knew some of them were November the 4th and some of them were the 30th. Okay, lots of change. So yeah, I like EasyJet though. I think they get a bad rap sometimes. Hopefully we get a nice head-on taxi shot now. Ooh. Bit of a freeze, guys. Just bear with us. There we go. Yeah, sure. We're filming. Yeah, we got permission. We're just filming from the side of the airport here. Nice head-on shot again there. So, our Hawker is on the move. He's lined up, ready to go. He's off to Blackpool in England. Oh, interesting. Spent many summers there as a child. They have a great air show there as well. So let's look at departures. I think we've got an arrival first. I think we're just, yeah. So we've got an A320 from Azores, Tango Kilo, Quebec. And this is the natural livery. So this is flight Romeo Zulu, Oscar 150. He's arriving from Horta. So we are grateful to Azores last week for gave us a tour of an A320, and I got to see the cockpit. So anyone that's watched that video, I was very, very excited, as you can tell. I was like a big kid walking around that aeroplane. And good news, guys, if you like heavies, TAP 75 has just started to taxi. That's the 75 years livery. Bruno, I couldn't possibly comment. I do love this shot. You know, when they're coming into land from this angle, I thought it looks really great. Just as a spotter, I think it looks really good. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm glad we're able to give you another live stream this weekend. And if anyone's never flown to Lisbon, guys, if you do this approach, you are going to fly directly over the city. So it's spectacular from a passenger point of view, especially at night as well. Ooh, bit of a crosswind there. Good job, Azores. We should get a nice head-on taxi shot now. So we've got another A319 movement. So this is Tango Tango Papa, and it's flight Tango Papa 672. You'll be going to Amsterdam. A lot of aircraft starting up at the moment. Yeah, takeoff's looking very busy. Okay, let's get back to takeoffs. Look at all that. So we've got another Embraer about to go, guys. Interestingly, this is one of the newer ones. This is Tango Alpha Yankee, so only delivered in the last couple of months. This is TP546 TAP Express. He's going to be going to Dusseldorf. However, guys, I think we've got a Eurowings about to arrive first. Yep. So flight Echo Whiskey 602, arriving from Cologne. And this is an A319. Slightly different to TAP's A319s. This has got the, I think it's the V2500 engine. So a different model engine to the one that TAP has. Yeah, I don't think they've painted them all yet, Tiger. I think they arrived, and I think they were in service the next day, so... That's a great shot. Lots of different variety of aircraft there. We've got Aerospatiale, we've got Airbus, we've got Embraer. do love this. Do love this angle, watching them coming into land like this. Yes, Antonio, definitely better weather today. I'm not fearing for my life today, so we had lots of thunder and lightning yesterday. If you didn't watch the live stream, so yeah, we've got to replace some equipment because of that. Definitely, it looks like there's a bit of a crosswind now. This is Eurowings, one of my favourite paint schemes and one of my favourite aircrafts. I love the A319s. I just think they're proportionally perfect. I know there's not much difference, but he's coming off that runway fast. Still in reverse. Nice. He wasn't wasting any time there. Yeah, Claudia, I'm still, I think I wrote off a pair of shoes yesterday. Right, next departure, guys, we've got the Embraer, the white tail, so TP546. Is this the last delivered, I believe, yeah. A beautiful aeroplane as well. Yeah, Bruno, I was thinking that as well. He wasn't wasting any time there. Take a little bit more than the A319 to notice. Gosh, that's a long takeoff roll. Okay. Beautiful. See, if they stick to that, you know, that's a lot easier to film than when they just fly in the air like rockets. So, guys, the A330, there is a special paint scheme on it, but unfortunately, it's only on one side. So, I don't think we're going to see it. But it says up for another 75 years. We've got TP1311 arriving from Manchester. This is the flight I'll be doing next week. It's another Embraer E195AR. But this is the actual flight that I'll be getting when I return on, I think it's the 11th of November. So if anybody's spotting at Lisbon, guys, yeah, I'll tell you which flight I'm on. I've never seen myself on a... never seen a photo of myself on a flight that I'm on before. But someone actually sent me a photo of me spotting from a window once. They could see me when they were departing as a passenger. But if you love your Embraers, it's definitely a good afternoon for you guys. Nice touchdown there. What we'll do, guys, I'll do a quick check of flight schedules, see what to expect. So what we're looking to do, guys, just to give you an idea. So obviously, I finish work at 5 usually, and it's winter's coming, so we're still going to do our regular streaming as well. So I'm very lucky that I have a workplace that will let me finish slightly early, so we'll still get some evening streams, or sunset streams as I like to call them. So it's not a case now that we're just going to go really quiet for the next few months. And Internationals Day, which we call it when we get the heavies in the morning. And we're going to keep doing them as well. So don't think that we're going to go into hibernation in the winter. Right, A330 on the move. That beautiful wing. That's a great sound. And that was TP277. He's off to Cancun. And we just have another BizJet from VistaJet just arriving. So that's Victor Juliet Tango 547. And this is a Bombardier Challenger 605. Registered to Malta, and he's just arriving from Barcelona. Nice variety today. So the next aircraft is already lined up. That's TP1044. He's off to Barcelona. And we're looking at an A320 of TAP Air Portugal. So one of the legacy A320s. Guys, we're going to get some A220 as well. I hope we get some howling sounds now, or the Wookiee noise as it's called. So the next arrival is nearly already here, so not much separation here. So we've got Ryanair, finally. Foxtrot Romeo 6489. 737, he's arriving just from Legis. Could this be our first Ryanair today? I agree with you, Bruno. It's quite hypnotic watching the engine of an A330neo, I've noticed. Obrigado, Antonio. Thank you. Yeah. I did look like a drowned rat when we eventually managed to get out of there. We were scared that the car was going to get stuck, and it was like driving through a lake at one point. I've never seen a flash flood form so quickly before. It was literally out of nowhere. Yeah, nice to see Ryanair at last. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen them today. I do love the wing on these 737 NGs. Not a big fan of those split winglets that the Max has, to be honest. It ruins the look of a good aircraft, but it's all about economics. Okay, next aircraft's already departing. TAP Express to Bilbao, TP1060. He's already airborne. flown in one of these as a passenger once, and the deceleration when they land is quite frightening in the ATR. So looking nice and busy, guys. So we've got a nice variety of airlines now. However, my eye is on the approach. So we've got EasyJet Europe, flight uniform 23759. We're looking at A320, and she's registered to Austria, and she's arriving from Paris Charles de Gaulle. So despite the fact that she's a legacy model, she still has the sharklets that have been retrofitted. So if anyone's new to plane spotting, she's sort of a bit of a hybrid between the Neo and the CEO. Yeah, Bruno, that's our dream. A350s at tap. Do you know, I've still never seen an A350. It will happen one day. I seem to be unlucky when they come to Lisbon, so I'm looking forward to seeing one because I still haven't yet. So if anyone's watching and you own an airline and you have A350s, send one my way, please. So a bit of a crosswind, guys, as you can tell. Yeah, guys, for those asking, there's two of us that do the commentary, so it's just me today. I do the English side of things. Very nice and shiny. So it feels very late today, guys, but it's only 2:53 in the afternoon. Obviously the clocks have just changed. It always confuses me this day. Okay, Eurowings. He's off to Stuttgart. Echo Whiskey 2605. She goes. I do love the A319. Okay, my eye is on the approach. I said we haven't seen Ryanair, so we're going to get another one. So Foxtrot Romeo 3267. He's just arriving from Alicante. We're looking at, I don't think this is a MAX. No, it's like a 737 NG. So in this case, dash 8 Alpha Sierra. But the MAXes are slowly taking over with Ryanair. We get 2 or 3 a day, I usually find in Lisbon now. And of course, we get Buzz in the evenings as well. Okay. So we've got an A220 now from Swiss Also called the Wookiee plane because of the unique noise it makes. And this is flight Lima X-ray 2093 off to Geneva. I live just by the airport, guys, and I can always tell when this aircraft's departing. We do love a Wookiee sound on this channel. Beautiful aeroplane, though. We're not getting many breaks between aircraft movements at the moment. So TP, oh, Retrojet, guys, TP1275, TAP Retro, just arriving from Vienna. We're looking at an A321neo. So my favorite aeroplane, as you guys know. So we shall get a nice shot of this taxiing towards the camera now. So this is my favorite aeroplane. If anyone's visited Skyshop, we have the models. Oh, they have the models, rather. I wish I owned it. I have a 1 to 200 scale and a 1 to 100 scale model. And a lot of my friends, though, they always send me photos of this aircraft when they see it. And my best friend actually flew on it, and I don't speak to him anymore because I didn't. Anyway, enough of my nonsense. So here's Retrojet. I wasn't expecting to see this guy, so I'm glad I can bring this to you. Ooh, a bit of a crosswind there. Good job. So for those who like their retrojets, we've been very lucky in Lisbon this week. We've had Aer Lingus and Lufthansa send their retrojets. Unfortunately, not when we're streaming, so hopefully we'll catch them again one day. If you look at our past videos, we've got Lufthansa retrojet on one of our evening streams. I do love retrojets. Beautiful. And with the old TAP livery there. So my bedroom, guys, is full of TAP stuff. I've got TAP retro pillows and all sorts, so it's like a museum. Okay, who's next? I was so focused on retrojet then I nearly missed TP1442 off to Cancun. Is an Embraer 190 long range. And okay, so first visit of KLM today. So we've got a 737-900, so a bit bigger than the ones that we've already seen. And he is KL1695, arriving from Amsterdam. And for those who collect the serials, it's Papa Hotel, Bravo X-Ray Sierra. And she's a Mark 9K2, so Nova Kappa 2. Yeah, just following the chat, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody that's joined us today as well. It's a nice smoky touchdown there. I do like KLM. They always wave as well, so I wonder if we'll get a wave today. Okay, so the next aircraft to depart, we've got another EasyJet, so uniform 27319 off to Barcelona. A321neo EasyJet, so not the most frequently seen EasyJet aircraft, I'll be honest, but I imagine that will change in the future. Nice zoom on this 737 here. So you can't beat this location for taxiing shots. Takeoffs are a little bit difficult, but you can definitely, well, you can hear, you get an idea of what's going past. And a beautiful blue sky in Lisbon today. I can't believe it's October. No, it's not. It's October now. It's November in a couple of days. It's Halloween tomorrow. So I've lived in Portugal quite a while now, and to me, Halloween is dark and cold, and sometimes it snows and it's freezing. So the fact that I've walked to the airport today and it's sunny, it still blows my mind a little bit. So. And I think I might have caught the sun today. So, British Airways, we have another A319. He's just arriving from London Heathrow, BA518. This is an A319-131, so slightly different to the ones that we've seen. I believe the engines are V2522s. I might be wrong there. But nice to see. Big up to the Brits, if anybody's watching. Antonio, I couldn't possibly comment on that. I find Transavia. I think I don't know if it's just the 737 that lands like that. You know, the NG. But I've heard this rumor that certain airlines land a certain way. But interesting. Some interesting YouTube compilations. So, British Airways. Quite a few British Airways movements today. Another paint scheme that I like as well. Believe it or not, this is 25 years old, this paint scheme. In my head, I always think of it as a really recent one, but no, 97 this one was introduced. We've got TP1274 just about to depart for Vienna. We'll look at an A320 legacy model there, -214. It's the first day of winter schedule, so it's still nice and easy for us. So I was worried about gaps, to be honest, but glad we can bring you lots of aircraft movements today. It's especially after our abrupt ending to yesterday's live stream. So yeah, I never like to end a live stream without saying the proper goodbye, but we waited a long time to try and do a part 2, and it was about 3 or 4 hours before the rain stopped, and yeah, anyway. Right, Swiss, LX2084, and it's an A320, and he's just arriving from, where's he come from? Zurich. Beautiful, bit of a bounce, but beautiful touchdown there. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying today, guys, and everyone's enjoyed the content from the last few weeks. So we haven't done many live streams in the last month. We've done a lot of work behind the scenes. So I believe we posted 22 videos about Portugal Air Summit. So if you haven't seen them, check them out. We recorded both air show days. So we got to film the Saturday display airside as well. So I'm very proud of those videos because I like the way we did it. I mean, we're not air show commentators, and we're not we don't film air shows, so I'm really pleased with what we got. So there's a lot of taxiing shots of the display teams of the Spitfire. We did a lot of interviews as well, so half are in English, half are in Portuguese. We've got some walkarounds of the A320 from Azores and lots of other stuff as well. So we've been very lucky the last few weeks, so we've done a lot of editing. So I hope everyone appreciates the videos and they like what they see. So guys, I'm expecting to see, we've got TAP actually, TP1948, it's just arrived from Porto. This is a flight that I've taken many times. This is Tango Tango Romeo. I believe this is TAP's third oldest aircraft. I might be wrong there, but... And he's just arriving from, I've said that, Porto. And very close behind, we've got Air Europa, Uniform X-Ray 1155, arriving from Madrid. That is a 737. I believe it's an 800, 85P. What aircraft? Sorry, guys, I think I'm reporting on the wrong aircraft here. Apologies. Okay, Porto flight's just taken off. Madrid flight has just landed. Sorry, guys. Okay. I mixed up my arrivals and departures there, guys. I knew I'd make one mistake today. So what we'll do, guys, we're looking to hit 2 hours. Because I think you guys deserve it after yesterday. We didn't get to do the full stream that we wanted, so. I'm gonna have 2 minutes out in a moment, guys. What I'll do is I'm gonna check departures and arrivals. I want to make sure we don't miss anything good, and we'll pick an end point. So next to depart, another one from the home team. We've got an A321neo. This is long range, I believe, and it's Tango Papa 926. He's going to fly to Zurich. And I need to do a refresh of the chat, guys. I'm not getting chat at the moment. Just bear with me. Oh, obrigado, António. Bem-vindo. Yeah, I did arrive here, guys, just before the pandemic. So I had no Portuguese lessons for 2 years because everything was cancelled. So I just worked in my bedroom for 2 years. So that's why I don't speak Portuguese so well. But It's a long process. Okay, another EasyJet inbound, guys. We've got flight Echo Juliet uniform, 48 Mike Whiskey. That is a long flight number. This is an A320. And he's just arriving from London Gatwick. Boa tarde. Good afternoon. Raven RAXX from Hamburg. Hope you're good. Appreciate it, Tony. That's very kind. Nice and busy. Is it already getting dark? Oh, I hate this time of year. I really do. I'm a summer boy. That's how I describe myself. So yeah, guys, in that distance, that is Lisbon proper. So Lisbon is one of the few airports where it's directly in the city centre. So to give you an idea of how close the airport is, when I arrive in Lisbon, I walk home. So I don't need to get public transport. I actually walk back to my house. Anyone that's never visited Lisbon before, it's a really spectacular arrival over the city if they're using this runway. And there's nothing more exciting than a night landing at Lisbon when they're using runway 2. I know, Claudia. If you're an aviation fan, the months between October and March are really difficult, especially after all the open days and everything we've done this year. So guys, if you're not into civil aircraft, if you prefer military aircraft, we've got some features from Sintra, from Monte Real, and lots of Air Force visits this year as well. We've got a good video with some F-16 operational movements as well. That's the first time for me. It's obviously, I'm a guest of Portugal, so it's great to see the Air Force up close. And you can also watch a video of me getting terrified by 2 F-16s that were doing some very low missed approaches right in front of us. I was trying to film and speak and cover my ears at the same time. Transavia is off to Paris Orly, Tango Oscar 7647. Looks like he's doing a bit of a derated takeoff there. That's quite a long roll. So I think we've got a couple of minutes of quiet, guys. So if you wish to support the channel, as I said before, you can do that through Super Chats. You've got, if you're watching on Facebook, you've got Estrellas, the stars, and you've got the thanks option if you should ever watch it in future and you want to help us out. So welcome to all our members, all our subscribers, and anyone that's just watching on a chilled out Sunday afternoon. So I'm glad you can join us. Our second stream of the weekend. Doesn't that look great in the evening sky? I like that shot. Sometimes I forget I'm on these live stream, guys, and I just start watching like a normal plane spotter, so I just forget I need to say things sometimes. But lots of people from around the world at the moment. We've got Brazil, Portugal, UK, Taiwan, Hamburg. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm sure there's lots of countries, and Brazil, of course. How could I have missed Brazil? Hope I haven't missed any countries out of it. We had Australia a few weeks ago. When did I report this aircraft? No, I did not. So he's just arrived from Porto. This is TP1935. Another A319. This is Tango Tango Oscar. So this is the aircraft that I have travelled most on in TAP. So I've flown on this aircraft 19 times. and I did my 56th TAP flight 2 weeks ago. I like to visit Porto once a month. And I have to fly, of course, because I love aeroplanes. This is TAP's second oldest aircraft, delivered in 1999. But still doing a great job. Looks like they're going to be in service a bit longer, based on some of the conversations we had at Aero Summit. But I'm not complaining. So we've got another one of our whitetails about to depart. So Tango Alpha Whiskey. Off to Brussels, and this is flight TP644 TAP Express. So guys, the approach is looking nice and busy. So we've got lots of arrivals in the next few minutes. We actually have a helicopter nearby. Who's that? I don't think it's going to come this way though, but it would be nice if he did. And if anyone's local to Lisbon, guys, you might have noticed this morning a military movement. And we had a little fly past from the Brazilian Air Force in a C-130, just departing Alverca. Right, okay, guys, I'm going to take 2 minutes out. I'm going to look at flight schedules, and we'll pick an end point. So keep going for a bit longer. So let's have a look. What are we looking forward to seeing now? Okay. So schedule. So not many heavy movements in the evenings. Ooh, that's... Right, let's just do a check. So the time now is 15:17. Okay, good news, guys. We've got a 737 MAX on the way. Okay, let's have a look. Right, delay. Quite a few delays today, guys. We've got a Malta Air. MAX on the way. Oh, that should be good to see. So what we'll do, guys, we'll aim to hit 2 hours. However, I don't want to miss anything good, so bear with me. Okay, guys, let's see. Yeah, quite a few delays. I wanted to bring you a couple of special paint schemes this evening, but it looks like they're delayed, guys, so apologies for that. But I think we've had a great afternoon anyway. Okay, so 17, 19, okay. All right, let's check these departures now. So... Right, let me just check. Right, let's see. Right, guys, what we'll do is if it's on time, what we'll do is we'll end it with Retrojet's departure. So he's delayed a little bit, so he's going to be departing at 15:50. So we'll go for another half an hour. I know you guys like Retrojets, so fingers crossed he's on time. But saying that, we've got a busy time, guys. It's not going to be quiet for very long. Okay, let's get back to the flying action. So, just had an Air France arrival. Alpha Foxtrot 1624 from Charles de Gaulle, A320. Yeah, Antonio, it's that's the issue that I have. I have done streams in Portuguese, but I need to get the accent down. Otherwise, people don't understand me, whatever language I speak. So, yeah, it will get there. It's going to take some time, but we'll get there. So, you know, I need to get it right. Otherwise, no one's going to understand me English or Portuguese. So, yeah. But we do both. We've got some streams in Portuguese, some in English, and sometimes it's both of us. But I'm the one available today, so. And we have a lot of kids watch as well who they're learning English through this stream, so they want to be air traffic controllers. So everybody benefits. Hopefully, right, Ryanair on the move. And it's this one. He's off to Milan, Foxtrot Romeo 3652. And wasting no time at all. We've got Lufthansa turning on the runway now. So that's Lima Hotel 1779. He's going to Munich. And that is an A320. Oh, which one? A320, yeah. I nearly said A321 then. Hope everyone's doing well this afternoon. Beautiful day in Lisbon today, especially compared to yesterday. I did complain that we haven't had rain all year, and then unfortunately I didn't want it to come when we were in the middle of a live stream, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah, Bruno, fingers crossed. If we can get it, we'll get it. But we've already seen it as well, so fingers crossed. I know you guys like seeing Retrojet, so. Yeah, original departure was 15:25, so fingers crossed. If we can't, we can't. We'll caught it lots of times before, so. The approach is looking very busy at the moment as well. So the next aircraft's already lined up. So this is one of our hybrids. So this is a mix of Bulgaria Air and TAP Express. So these are leased aircraft. So this is TP1094. He's off to Valencia. We are looking at another E190. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get these for much longer, guys. I read somewhere that they're going to be returned soon. So I do like this hybrid paint scheme. It's very convenient that their flag is also the same colours as Portugal. But I've enjoyed watching these over the summer. guys, next arrival, we have TP557. This is an A321. Legacy older model, -211. He's just arriving from Munich. Registration Tango Juliet Foxtrot. So anyone that's not familiar with Neo and CEO, you'll notice that the engines look a bit smaller and there's no winglets. Quite a bit more noise as well. Bruno, I hit 2 hours on a delay on board the aircraft a couple of weeks ago. And he's leaving the runway in reverse. Very nice. I do love these older A321s. I was never a fan of the A321 until I moved to Portugal, and I just love them now. Especially the Neos. The Neos just look great, especially with the winglets and the bigger engines. And the aircraft, well, the type itself has really taken off the last few years, especially with the long range and the extra long range on its way as well. I think Boeing may have missed a trick there. So we've got an A320 on the roll, a TP948 off to Geneva, TAP Air Portugal. Boa tarde, Maria, tudo bem? Guys, I think we could safely say that in our next streams we're still going to be nice and busy. I was worried. There used to be quite gaps, guys, but obviously I moved here just while the pandemic was going on, so it's good to see this traffic so busy. Right, next aircraft, we've got another Embraer E190, excuse me, E195 rather, Tango Tango Zulu. He is arriving from Madrid, TP1015. So guys, there's some interesting variations with these Embraers. So I can see long range, I can see AR, I can see STD. Does anybody know what all this means? What does AR mean? Because I know what LR means, but Bruno, I'm looking at you here because you're always good at answering questions like this. So. I'm guessing the STD means standard. I do love the Embraers in the TAP livery. I think it looks awesome. So, speaking of TAP, TP1603 is an A320 Neo. So this is Tango Victor Bravo, and he's off to Tel Aviv. So the second A320 Neo for TAP Portugal. Tango Tango Zulu is an aircraft that I've also flown on this year. Okay, so AR is advanced range. Okay. Yeah, we're very, Antonio, we're very lucky enough to meet a lot of so people come up to us when we're live streaming. Since I met a family a few weeks ago, and Leonardo, if you're watching today, I hope your studies are going well. So as I said to you, mathematics, that's the one, mathematics. And so a lot of the terminology I use is air traffic control. So it helps with aircraft recognition and things like that. So yeah, so, and it's another reason why we support some other channels as well. It's nice to see some, you know, kids with hobbies and things like that. So I was a very nervous child, and I was never, you know, I was always worried about my own abilities. So if I can encourage people to sort of pursue the career they want, and we can help them, then that's what we like to do. So it's nice to visit. I've met some families who watch the channel, and yeah, it's quite inspiring. I like it. And if anybody is wondering, so there's two. Well, I'm on the chat, and we've got somebody else on the YouTube and Facebook chat, guys. That's why I'm speaking in English and the chat's in Portuguese. So we can just cover as many questions and people as possible. So was that a bee that just went past the camera there? So guys, this is the next arrival, cutting across. He's coming in very tight. This is a 737 MAX. So another variety of 737 to give you today. So this is Malta Air, operated by Ryanair. Flight Foxtrot Romeo 3636. And we are looking at a MAX 8-200. So another nice bit of variety here. So we'll get to show you a head-on shot of this wing. We can show you the difference as well between the NG and the MAX. So again, anyone new to aircraft recognition that's watching the screen, we'll show you what us plane geeks get excited about. That's one of the good things about social media and the internet is when I was growing up, I thought I was one of the few aeroplane geeks in the world, and I'm glad I'm not. Very proud aviation geek. That's what I call myself. So. He's doing quite a spectacular approach. Let's have a look at him on radar. What height is he? So he's just, if anyone's familiar with Lisbon, he's just going over the bridge, the 25th of April bridge. 25 Abril Pond, just over that now. Or as we call it here, the river. And then we've got a beautiful stream of takeoffs there. So I think we just hit 2 hours, guys. Yep. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll go for about another 10 minutes or so. And then I need something to eat because I'm hungry. I've been plane spotting all day. But nice to see a MAX on the stream, guys. Nice variety today. So not many heavies, but we did get Emirates at the start of this video. So guys, I'll be honest, I still don't know how I feel about the way the MAX looks. Because the NG just looks beautiful, the wing, but still not persuaded with this one. But nice to see it anyway. So Malta Air, really great paint scheme on this. So the next takeoff is already lined up. So TP876 to Florence. We're looking at another Embraer E190LR, so I assume that's long range. So we've seen 3 different varieties of these today. Doesn't that look great in the evening light? I do love the sound of this from this angle. You really get a really good idea of the power that they have on takeoff. And it's nice to see runway 02 being used, because they've been using 20 for about the last 8 days. But as always, guys, we don't want to do the same sort of stream every time, because you know what you're getting there. So we like to do different angles, different runway positions, different weather conditions. And if we ever get noticed that anything special is arriving at Lisbon, we'll always do our best to make sure one of us can live stream it. So make sure you set notifications, because we don't always work to a set schedule. Okay, another one of our hybrids just arriving from Seville. It's TP1105, and that is an E190 STD, yet another variant of this aircraft. And he's arriving from Seville, TAP Express. So excited about flying one of these next week. Another beautiful Embraer aircraft. So guys, you might notice a lot of cars in the distance. That's where we normally stream from when we stream from the other side. So we're hoping to be there this week at some point. All weather permitting, of course. God, he's come off that runway fast. Making good use of the high-speed runoff there. And this is another hybrid with Bulgaria Air, so she's got a Bulgarian registration. Lima Zulu, I think it's Zulu Alfa Romeo. So if she's a Portuguese aircraft, she'll have Charlie Sierra. Okay guys, Vueling VY8467 off to Barcelona. Another A320. I've got hiccups, guys. So yes. Oh, is Wiz pushing back? Oh, nice. We don't see that one very often. Obrigado, Bruno. I'm going to call you my unofficial mod. But nice to see you. Have you got a day off today, Bruno? I hope you're resting. Okay, guys. So Turkish Airlines A321 Neo Right, we call this the Chewbacca plane. Let's see if we get the noise. There's very distinctive noise from the Dash 271 Neos. So I won't speak during this landing, guys. Let's see if we get it. I didn't hear any Wookiee noise today, but oh well. I think we need to get a takeoff. I saw Wiz being towed out of, towed onto the platform, not platform, what do you call it? Excuse me. I saw Wiz, yeah, I saw Wiz being towed earlier on, so I did wonder why it was here, so. So, another Embraer just about to arrive, guys. This is TP1135. He's arriving from Malaga, a TAP Express. And this variant is the AR, E190 AR, advanced range, as we've discovered today. Oh, I know, Claudia. We'll try next time. It's the A220s that I've noticed that do it the loudest, though. But really pleased with how this looks today, guys, if I do say so myself. This is a really great location for taxiing shots and things like that, so I'm very happy with this. So I hope everyone's enjoyed it as well. I meant to say hello to somebody there. Oh, Carlos, boa tarde, tudo bem? I was trying not to talk during Turkish, that's why. So. Okay, TP 1909 off to Faro, A320 Neo. What is that? I spot something flying at the side there. I'm sorry. So, without a gap at all, we've got a TP437 A320 Neo just arriving from Paris Orly. So nice to see. Get more variety again. So quite a few Ryanair departures now. Right, let me do a quick check on RetroJet, guys. I'm going to see if there's any delay, and then we might need to call it a day. 1540. Anybody having problems with flight radar today, guys? FR24 seems to be down at the moment. Okay guys, next departure, a bit of a special one. This is Wiz, he's off to Bucharest. Whiskey Zulu Zulu 405, and we're looking at an A321neo. We might get a Wookiee sound from this. Did we get a wave then? Great to see Wiz again. It's been quite a while. We usually arrives in when it's dark or when it's really early, so usually when we're not available. Okay, guys. So we don't know about retrojet, but we're going to aim for 4 p.m. finish. So come to our last 13 minutes now, and then I need some food. I've been watching aeroplanes all day. Okay, guys, I'm just going to check some flight schedules. Bear with me just a moment. So, okay, guys, I'm just checking the imminent departures. So CSTGR is the reg. Where is she? Okay, retrojet, where are you? Are you going to be on time? Come on. Right. I think there's a delay to retrojet, guys. I don't think we're going to see retrojet again, but glad we've seen it once. So we'll go till 4 p.m. Interesting, you know, guys. We're not going to see retrojet, but this aircraft now is the same type. This is a long range, though, so slight difference. You can see the hump on the top. This is an A321neo. Just arrived from London Heathrow. TAP 136M. And with the Neo, guys, you may notice bigger engines, sharklets, and the masked canopy. I don't think all of them have that mask at the front, but that's usually one of the telltale signs that it's a Neo, and a lot quieter as well, guys. Right, Ryanair's on departure, FR3266 off to Alicante. we've just got a Dreamliner flying over Lisbon at the moment. 37,000 feet from Air Europa. If anyone is local to Lisbon, you look up at the sky now. It's just flying over us now. Yeah, guys, there's another delay with retrojets, so we'll have to save him for another day. But if you look through our archive, got plenty of videos of retrojet as well if you're new to the channel. So what we're looking to do, guys, is we'll do another stream again this week from a different location again, and a different time of day. We don't like to give you the same thing all the time. So if you're new to the channel, set notifications, and we'll let you know when that's happening. So we'll aim to do the other side on the next live stream. And if you're ever spotting yourself and you see us, come and say hello. Of course, I'm new to Portugal, so I like to meet people, especially if you love aviation as well. So yeah, guys, just coming to our last few minutes now. So appreciate everyone that's joined us this afternoon. I'm glad we were able to give you a proper stream. So saying that, some of the visuals from yesterday are superb, you know, in the humidity and the rain, and I'm quite happy with how yesterday turned out. It's just a shame it ended so quickly. Anything. No, a little view of Lisbon there. You might have noticed the Vasco da Gama bridge. The next takeoff is already lined up, so we've got excuse me, another Ryanair off to Rome, and that's Foxtrot Romeo 1320. So difference with the Max, guys, if you're new to aircraft recognition, you'll notice that the wingtips are different and the engines are quite flat at the bottom. So the 737 has a very low wing. So it took quite a bit of a redesign of the CFM 56 to be able to fit onto the 737. So you notice that the bottom of the engine is quite flat. A sweep of the area, guys. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for an end point. So just coming to the last few minutes now, guys. So I just want to thank everyone that's joined us today. And yesterday as well. I never got to say goodbye yesterday. So we appreciate everyone's the kind feedback. And we got a lot of messages asking us if we were okay yesterday because of all the lightning and everything. So we survived, and we are here to stream another day. So we'll be back again very, very, very soon. So obviously all the summer events are over now. So we're back to Lisbon Airport, which we love, of course. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe, set those notifications. And I'll add one last time as well. If you wish to support the channel, you've got Super Chat. If you're watching on Facebook, you've got Facebook stars, so it's estrelas, and you've got the thanks option if you should choose to do it. So one thing I'm very happy compared to sort of earlier on in the channel's life, is if you look at the difference in quality, and that's all thank you to the help that everyone's provided to us. If you've just joined us now, guys, we're going to end soon, but you can scroll all the way back to the start. You'll see an Emirates 777 departure. It's got another beautiful Emirates here. Do love that sound. So guys, what's going to be our final movement? So let's see. Okay guys, last movement now. We've just got a A320, so classic, from TAP Portugal. He's TP569, just arriving from Hamburg. And what we'll do, guys, we'll wrap up on this. So this is Tango Mike Whiskey, another aircraft that I've flown on this year. I've flown on most of the TAP this year, I think. So yeah, guys, we're glad to give you the first live stream of the year with the new winter schedule and with the new schedule with EasyJet in Terminal 1 as well. So a bit of a change to the normal schedule we're used to see. Yeah, guys, we'll be back with you really soon, and we'll just get this final arrival in, and then I need some food, I think. Apologies for the loud motorcycle, guys, if anyone's watching on speakers. So, just coming to our final aircraft movement now. Looking very nice in this evening light. And a lovely touchdown there. It's good to end on the home team, guys. TAP Air Portugal. TP569. So guys, it's going to be goodbye from me. So my name is Daniel, and we are Aviation TV. I'll leave you with the last few seconds of this, and I'll speak to you all soon. So boa tarde. Obrigado. Até já. Ciao, ciao. I'll see you all soon, guys. Bye bye.